Welcome back, beer tubers. Time to take a look at a collaboration beer. This is the class of '88 barley wine. This is a collaboration between North Coast, Deschutes, and Rogue. So all these breweries were established in 1988, and they're all celebrating their 25th anniversary. So this is a big 10.2% American style barley wine. This is the Deschutes bottling of it. I saw a North Coast bottling of it as well. Don't know what the difference is. Don't know if there's even a Rogue bottling or not. I'm sure there will be one for Rogue. But it says best before March 7th, 2014. So I got it poured out. It's very, very, very clear. I mean, there's no chill haze on there. It looks like an amber lager. It's so clear. Pretty moderate carbonation coming up. The head's just maybe slightly off-white. Some alcohol legs. Let's get the aroma. Get a little bit of almost like a tangerine character to it. A little bit of a bitter grapefruit peel in there as well. It's really, really floral though. It's very fragrant. And the malt's just kind of sitting underneath. Big breadiness, sweet caramel, not a lot of complexity. But let's dig in. Cheers. Oh, that's not bad. It reminds me of some double IPAs out there. The body is not that intense, like really caramelly dark fruit type of barley wine. As you can tell, I mean, it's a pretty just kind of darker golden, amber color to the beer. And yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's pretty simple, not overly complex at this point, being fresh. Up front, you're hit with some hop bitterness, more of a bitter grapefruit peel. Then the hops turn to go to the sweeter side of orange. The floral note is pretty dominant in there as well. Maybe a little touch of an earthiness to it as well. And then the beer transitions into a big sweetness, a lot of malt coming forward. Just a very light caramel note, caramel syrup. A big honey character to it as well, and that kind of real sweet bread character is in there, and it has like a big sweetness, and then it finishes with some nice dryness coming from the alcohol, which is, it's pretty well masked actually for the beer. I certainly taste a little bit and feel it go down your throat, but it's very well integrated into the rest of the beer. And then the hops sort of come back, get a little lingering hop character on the finish as well, so it balances out pretty well. The more I drink it, the more I do pick up this fruitiness in there. It has almost a marmalade-like character. I don't know if that's coming from the yeast they use for this beer. A little bit of like a dry apricot sort of stone fruit character in there as well, and that adds a little more complexity to it. Other than that, not a whole lot going on with this beer. It's really clean drinking. It's got a pretty solid balance going between sweet malt and the more bitter floral citrusy hop character. So it's it's a pretty solid beer. I'm gonna go B- on this one. These American style barley wines I'm liking less and less these days, so I'm not a particular fan of the style as much. Some really fine examples out there. This one, it's just not doing a whole lot for me. It's worth getting if you're a fan of the style, but it drinks really, really light, and it's a little different than I thought it was going to be. More like an East Coast style double IPA would drink. So if you're into that, that kind of style of beer, definitely check it out. So it's going to wrap it up for the Class of '88 barley wine. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.